Hi, this is Valerie, and I got a request about pregnancy and working out and nutrition. So I'm going to give you a little video about it. It's a very quick overview. Um, I've been through 2 pregnancies and I worked out and ate right through both. Limited the amount of weight I gained and also recovered quickly. So first off, I just want to say that you should definitely check with your doctor about what you can do in the gym, and you need to have an honest conversation about what you plan on doing. If you plan on squatting, you need to tell your doctor. Whatever your plan is, you should talk with him first to make sure that it's safe for you to do. Also, you just want to make sure that you're taking the right supplements. I know prenatal vitamin is the #1 thing that you should be taking while you're pregnant. And if you're beginning a workout routine because you're pregnant, then you're like a beginner and you really need to get a little guidance before you start. Would recommend that you start with a trainer. But if you can't, then you're just going to have to start off really slow. Walking on the treadmill or outside, whatever you prefer. Elliptical, maybe even riding a stationary bike, just to get yourself adjusted to the cardio, your heart breathing properly, all of that. You can also start with light weights, very light weights, high reps of exercises. And if you have a friend, the buddy system works very well this way, so you're always getting to the gym and having a spot and inspiration. I'm not a nutritionist, so I can't give you advice as far as medical therapy goes, but I can give you a little advice about what I think you should be doing. The most important thing that you should be doing is listening to your body, because your body is going to tell you what you need to be eating, what you need to be doing. Whether you're tired, you need to take a nap. If you're craving sugar, maybe you need some fruit. If you're craving carbs, have a little, wheat pasta. If you're craving a steak, maybe you need the iron. Listen to what your body is telling you. Just because you're craving sugar doesn't mean that you should go pound the ice cream or cookies. It means that you're craving something sweet for a purpose. And the healthiest sugar that you should eat is fruit. Oranges, apples, pears, whatever, floats your boat. Also, water. Already we're supposed to be taking in 8 glasses of water a day, 8 ounce glasses of water a day. Pregnant, you're going to need to do probably twice that because you're carrying around a baby. And the amniotic fluid needs to be full for your baby. And when you add exercising into that, you're going to need to drink twice amount of that. All the sweating and perspiration, and it just is highly recommended that water be your #1 choice of fluid. Skip the soda, skip the diet soda, skip fruit juices, just stick to water. Water will fill you up. Keep drinking it. It doesn't matter if you go over, you're not going to go over enough while you're pregnant. Let's see, what else? Eat natural, wholesome foods whenever possible. Try not to eat boxed food, junk. Eat organic chicken, organic meats. Go to Whole Foods if you can. If not, just do whatever you can to make sure that you're eating on the outside aisles of the grocery store. That's where all the good foods are, the healthy foods, the dairy, the meat, the cheeses, the vegetables, the fruit, all the stuff that's natural. Set a goal for your body weight. If the doctor tells you to gain between 25 and 35 pounds, shoot for 25 pounds. If you get a little over that, that's fine. But if you go all the way up to 35, you could end up gaining 45 pounds, which is an extra 10 pounds that you didn't need. Um, I say stick to the lower end and keep track every week of how much weight you're gaining. You should be gaining about 1 to 2 pounds a week. Sometimes you're not going to gain that. Maybe you're not feeling good one week. Um, so you just have to keep track. And once you're keeping track, you're going to be able to see the weight progress. And towards the end, you'll be glad that you did that, because you could end up gaining a ton of weight at the very end, but maintaining a steady gain the rest of the time, which is how it usually works out. You gain a lot of weight at the very end because the baby grows big. Take your prenatals. Now, when you're working out, make sure that you get the doctor's approval and take his suggestions. Or hire a trainer. That's the best bet, I'm telling you. Weight training is a must always in my book. You should always be doing it. Even if it's just 2 pounds that you're lifting, it's just a way for your muscle to be contracted. And the after effects of weight training is that your muscle is actually going to be working and recovering, which is going to cause you to keep your metabolism going. And that's the ultimate goal, is the metabolism. And obviously your health. So choose a lighter weight than you normally would use. If you're used to 15s or 20 pounds, go for 5s or 10s, depending on how you're feeling that day. Everything should be based on how you're feeling. Concentrate on your breathing, because you are breathing for 2. And you want to make sure that your oxygen is high. Also, go for endurance, which is 15 to 30 reps. Keep the lifting sessions short, and when you have completed your lifting session, switch to cardio immediately. Whether it's riding a stationary bike, speed walking, elliptical if you have the energy, or even the stair climber on a low pace. You have to treat it like you're training for a marathon. I mean, what you're doing is you're training to push out a baby. And if you've never exercised a day of your life, when that day comes, it's going to feel like hell, honestly. So if you are fit, it's going to be a little bit easier. It's never easy, I'll tell you. Having a baby is not easy. But it'll just be a little easier. And the recovery will be great once you are fit. The recovery is so much better. If you are not fit, it can be disastrous sometimes. You're more tired. You now have a baby that's going to be up all the time. You're not going to get any sleep, and you're not healthy. So you can't take care of yourself, let alone a baby. That's why, to me, the most important thing is your health. Forget about a nice figure. Forget about how much weight you're lifting. Forget about all of that. The most important thing is your health. So anyway, while you're working out, if you ever feel lightheaded, sick, nauseated, anything, just stop for a minute. If that has to be the end of the workout, let it be the end of the workout. Just listen to what your body is telling you. If you can keep going and you just need to rest a little bit longer between sets, that's fine. Keep going. Keep pushing on. But I would say if you're tired or you're feeling lightheaded or sick, you need to stop and take a break and make that decision on whether you should keep going or not. There's always tomorrow. There's no rush here. You have 9-10 months to complete. And, we don't want you passing out while you're pregnant working out in a gym or wherever you may be. It's just not safe. We're looking for the slow weight gain again. And we want to be focusing on what strengths we need. While we're pregnant, there's a lot of weight put in the front of our body. So we need to make sure that our back is strong. So a lot of back workouts I recommend, but you don't have to go heavy. You just need to be consistent. Um, you can do things like dumbbell rows, seated cable rows. Not now, Bella. Seated cable rows. Anything that, as you can see, I have a daughter and she wants to interrupt me, but that's the price you pay with having children. Another thing you want to make sure you have is strong arms for post-delivery, lifting the baby up, being sure that you can take care of yourself as well as the baby. You're going to be carrying a lot of stuff. Diaper bag, stroller, you name it, you're carrying it. And if you're weak, it's going to be more difficult for you. So why not make life easier and try to gain a little bit of strength while you can. Prepare yourself for the outcome. Also, you want to have your leg strength, be able to stay on your feet for long periods of time, and just keep your legs strong. You can't skip any muscle group. When you work out, you want to, even working out your forearms, your hands, your calves, all the small muscles, they all count. If you skip a body part, then you're skipping the strength of your overall body. And that's most important. Also, after delivery, postpartum, you should get to cardio as quick as you can. As soon as the doctor says yes, go for it, then you go for it. Start off very slow and work your way back up again. Whether it's walking, jogging, riding a bicycle, elliptical, whatever you can do, you're going to want to start right away, because the longer you wait, the harder it's going to get. And we don't like that. We want to get going as quick as we possibly can. Even workouts with your baby. They're all over YouTube. They have videos. It's not that hard to find. Just get up and get active again. Then work your way back into weight training and slowly lifting the weight again. And not only will you be glad that you did it, but your children will be glad that you did it too. Because now you're leading by example. And they have no choice but to follow in your footsteps, because children mirror you. They will do whatever you are doing, trust me. But pretty much that's all. As far as foods go, I would say, stick to the healthy, lean proteins like fish, chicken, lean cuts of steak like flank steak. You can go with lean pork as well, pork loin. Then the vegetables, regular vegetables, even incorporate sweet potato in there, Brussels sprouts, broccoli. The greener the vegetable, the better. So if you're sticking with iceberg lettuce, just remember that that's just water. It has no nutritional value to it. What you need to be eating is more greens like spinach, arugula, anything that's really bright green, kale, Swiss chard, anything like that is going to really be beneficial. It has a lot of vitamins and nutrients, especially in the raw state. So salads, load up on the salads with chicken and tuna, whatever protein is easiest for you to use. Also, yogurt is another one. The Greek yogurt is best because of the high protein. And lastly, fats. Of course, we want to stick to avocados, almonds, peanuts, nuts, any kind of nut, pretty much. Some nuts are fattier than others. You just have to read the label. And extra virgin olive oil, canola oil. Try to stay away from vegetable oil whenever possible, but sometimes it's not always possible, especially if you're eating out. And like I said, getting a trainer is probably one of the best things you can do while pregnant and postpartum, just so that they hold you accountable for what you're doing, and they can talk to your doctor for you. Anything that is going to keep you on track with gaining the weight at a slow pace and keeping yourself healthy is optimal. So I hope this session has helped you understand a little bit more. If you need any more tips or advice, feel free to email me at Valerie the trainer at Truetolifefitness.com. Thanks and have a great day.